also echoed similar thoughts.
One of the most important cause is the mining, excessive amount of natural resources mining that is taking place under the Chinese Communist Party. We know of the increasing number of coals mining, the lithium mining that is taking place. Those are all the causes that leads to issues like earthquake, and not to just leave behind construction of major hydropower dams that is happening at the moment, increasing number of it. Right now we're looking into the construction of major hydropower on Brahmaputra, which was a major concern recently raised by Government of India. There are so many causes leading to such an event, not just is it an emotional moment for us where we are looking into so many Tibetans passing away, facing death because of such calamities, but we must, not forget to hold China accountable for such an event that takes place.
The Dalai Lama, Tibet's spiritual leader who fled to India along with thousands of Tibetans in early 1959 after a failed uprising against Chinese rule, said he was deeply saddened by the natural disaster and the loss of lives. The Nobel Peace Laureate said in a message, and I quote, "I offer my prayers for those who have lost their lives and extend my wishes for a swift recovery to all who have been injured." The earthquake with a magnitude of 6.8 struck the foothills of the Himalayas near one of Tibet's holiest cities. It caused widespread destruction, killing at least 126 people and flattening hundreds of homes in the region. The epicenter was located around 80 kilometers, which is 50 miles north of the Mount Everest, with tremors also being felt in Nepal, Bhutan, and northern India. The quake hit the Chiagste region, home to around 800,000 people, and is governed from Chiagste city, which is also the traditional seat of the Panchen Lama, a prominent figure in Tibetan Buddhism. The disaster raised concerns about the environmental consequences of China's large-scale infrastructure projects, including the construction of the world's largest dam on the Tibetan plateau and extensive mining operations. Tibet and its neighboring regions have long been susceptible to seismic activity due to the ongoing collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. However, members of the Tibetan parliament in exile argue that China's development policies in the region are exacerbating the risk of natural disasters and have called for immediate action to address these issues. Many homes in Chiagste city were left in ruins, as shown in footage released by the Tibet Fire and Rescue. Rescue workers were seen searching through the rubble of collapsed buildings, successfully retrieving one injured person. Compounding the suffering of those who lost their homes, temperatures in the region had plummeted to -6 degrees Celsius by late Tuesday, with forecasts predicting an even colder drop to -16 degrees Celsius overnight. While the earthquake's impact was felt across multiple countries, including Nepal, Bhutan, and India, Chinese authorities continue to assess the damage, and rescue operations are underway in the affected areas.